Hello, Roger Gallegos, founder and owner of Beacon Marketing. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to take a few moments to speak to you guys about Beacon Marketing, why I started Beacon Marketing, what I hope to accomplish, and what drives me each and every day. I have found that as a part of the workforce, it's tough to be motivated every day. It doesn't matter what you do or who you are. You could be uh, a new person to the job, fresh to to the workforce, straight out of college, or been there for 10 years. Be upper management, be like I said, new hire, frontline, be mid management, be the owner. It does not matter what it is. It can be so hard sometimes to get motivated, to stay motivated. So what keeps me motivated is I try thinking about what guides me. Why did I start Beacon Marketing? And what am I trying to accomplish? And I try thinking that whenever I feel like there's something I don't want to do, whether it's make a phone call, whether it's record a video, whether it's just get started. I try to think about what guides me. And I think it's so important to do that. And I wanted to share with you guys what guides me every day, what guides Beacon Marketing, and hopefully hear from you guys. Have you share with me what keeps you going, and then that way have a little kind of a group discussion and motivate each other and keep each other motivated um, throughout the day and throughout the week. So, but before I get into Beacon Marketing, I want to give you a little background on me. I'm born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Married to a very beautiful woman who treats me a lot better than I should. Together we have a wonderful, bright, energetic little girl. She's a little over a year. She is the light of our life, and she is so funny and so amazing in so many different ways. So, on a personal front, I'm doing great on that end. Business is good too. About Beacon, I started Beacon a little over a year ago. I've been doing marketing for about a decade now. I started after I got my MBA. Actually, I don't check that. I started that after I got my degree in project management. It was a internship at a local SEO company um, that focused on SEO for websites and doing some social media. Now, at the time, the big social media channels were Twitter and Facebook, and there was still a lot of uncertainty about how to use those for marketing. And the company that I worked for was really on the forefront of doing a lot of stuff for SEO. They pioneered a lot of good things there, and then they were starting to do a lot of good things with social media, and so I learned a lot from them. And while I was working with them, I was also got my MBA, so it afforded me a great opportunity to do that. When I got my MBA, I wanted a different challenge. I wanted something new because the company I worked for was good, but I wanted to challenge myself. So I went to another company that focused on still doing websites. They built WordPress websites, and they had email marketing, and they had some other projects that were going that I helped contribute on. And both companies, I learned a lot. I saw a lot of good things, and I learned so much. I had a lot of exposure to building websites, to creating marketing plans, to how social media messaging should go, to creating an email marketing plan, to how an overall strategy should flow. So I learned so much. I was so grateful for the opportunity to work for both companies because I saw how two different strategies, two different plans could work and get people to the same destination. So it was a great experience for me for those years. The one thing that I did see though a lot of was some unhappy clients. Now you may think it was due to the company or the service, and not to say that the companies were infallible. I mean, they were ran by humans, so people make mistakes. But the problem was not necessarily the company or the service they're providing. It was when there was a disconnect. You had a customer here and then the service here, and then when they wasn't a way where they naturally met because oftentimes the customer didn't understand what they were getting or what they needed. There was so many times with both companies where I had people ask me, "What am I paying for?" And to me, that was just a fatal understanding of the business owner of what they're buying. I mean, just think about that. Would you go spend $50 on groceries and not understand what you're getting if you just say, here's $50 and just take a bag home and be surprised with what you got? You wouldn't do that. But small business owners and medium sized business owners, a lot of them were unsure what they were getting. And I figured the problem was, after some thought, was they just knew they needed marketing, but they didn't know how to evaluate their options. They just said, I need a marketing. You're a marketing company. You say you get me results. Boom, I'm signing on. But they didn't know how, from point A to point B, what the tasks were to get them from I need results to the results. So I thought it'd be nice if there was something that would help small, medium sized business owners determine what they needed and how they can get to their goals, whether it's marketing goals or overall sales goals. And so I kept thinking that it would be great if there was a company that did this. And after some time, I said, well, Roger, why don't you do it yourself? And so that's where Beacon came in. After, my wife and I sat down, we had a lot of discussions, and I thought to myself, Beacon Marketing, that's a great name. Because I wanted it to be a guide. I wanted someone to, to show like a guide, or, you think of a beacon and lighthouse, or even a sound that helps guide you. I wanted Beacon to be that, to take people from the wilderness of not knowing what they're doing to the, a path down, and say, this is where you are here, to the success that you're looking for. And you're not going to be surprised to hear a marketer, say that marketing is the path to success for businesses, because the simple act of marketing, the thought process behind it, is letting people outside your organization know how you can make their life better. And that's done through effective marketing practices. And so to me, marketing is that way to do it. So I wanted to help people determine the best path for them and find the services that best suit them. And so that's what started Beacon Marketing. That was behind it. Now, what keeps me going each day, what drives me, is I want people, small and medium-sized business owners, to be successful. For the past year, one of the things I've done is get really into the networking scene here, and born and raised and stationed out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I go to a lot of networking events. I try to network as much as I can, and the people that I meet are bright, energetic, ambitious. They have dreams. They work very hard. Every positive thing that you could say about an entrepreneur, they fit. But so many of them are struggling because they just don't know how to get their message out. They don't know how to, like, so many times I hear them, if people just knew. Well, that, to me, that's marketing. And so what gets me is I want to help them find better solutions, whether it's finding a good website company, because I'm not a website designer, but I can help them find a good website company that suits them, or I can help them develop a social media strategy, or an email marketing strategy, or an overall marketing strategy. That's what gets me going. Is I want people to be successful in what they do and help them find their dreams and their successes. So if I had to put it in a nutshell, it's that. It's Beacon Marketing exists. I work as hard as I work so I can help people get from point A, which is where they are now, to point B, which is their success and their dreams. I want to help them find that path and guide them along the way. And that is my goal. One of the things I've done to help achieve that, aside from starting Beacon Marketing and create a list of services that helps them, is I started something called Brilliant Solutions Marketing Mastermind. What this group does is it brings people together to discuss marketing issues. It does not matter who you are, what your business does, who you're trying to sell to, or what you're trying to sell. You face the same issues. You face the same issues when it comes to marketing. And I wanted to bring people together to discuss those issues, to say, so we can bring ideas, because a lot of times you get stuck in your own mind and you just say, I don't know what to do from here. And the idea is, once you bring someone else outside, they may be able to see from their perspective and ask a question or say a comment that's the thing that unlocks everything. So I want to bring people together to help each other and kind of crowdsource marketing in a way, utilize each other's knowledge and resources. So that's the thing I started there, as part of my mission to help small and medium-sized businesses find their success, or help solopreneurs find their success, because I meet a lot of people who are like myself, on their own, and trying to build something that's long lasting for the future. So that's me. I thank you for watching and listening. That's me. That's what drives me. That's what drives Beacon. That's what we used to guide, myself and my wife and I, what we used to guide the business. I would love to hear what guides you. If you're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I would love to sit down, have a cup of coffee, breakfast, lunch, whatever, to hear about your company, what guides you. If you're out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, please call me, 505-585-4487. My name, number, and email will be on some information will be at the end of this video. And so please reach out to me. Let me know what drives you, what gets you going. We'd love to create a discussion. And that's it. So you guys have a great day. Hope to hear from you soon. I'll be back with some other videos, primarily stuff that, actually marketing, how to get down to it. But I thought it was important for you guys to hear more about Beacon and what drives me. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.